Good afternoon, Colorado. Let's try this again. A Tuesday edition of What's for Lunch. I'm your host, Larry Hers. Today in studio we have Mason's Dumplings from Aurora, Colorado. Welcome, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Give us a little history of Mason's Dumplings.
Mason's Dumpling Shop. Well, we started in Colorado about 2 months ago.
Okay.
Originally started in California, where my in-laws actually started in 2001. Me and my wife started our restaurant about 8 years ago. And then we had a son named Mason. He's now 5.5. We named it our new shop after him. That shop has been in California for 2.5 years.
Okay.
Yes.
And you're located where in Aurora?
Stapleton. It's pretty much it's a cross street of Mountain View and Dayton, so it's 2 blocks from Standing Market.
And from looking at your website, it looks like you're doing everything from hand, from scratch, by hand, daily.
Yes.
Rolling out everything.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, tell us the concept. It's called Mason's Dumplings, but it looks like you do a lot more than just dumplings.
So yeah, Mason's Dumpling Shop. So everything is made from scratch every morning. So it's very labor-intensive, product that we spend our efforts on. But everything is made from scratch, from the dough. We rolled our own skins, and then the fillings made that day, and we grind our own meat. So everything's made by hand.
And you guys open 7 days a week?
6 days.
6 days.
What day
Close
you
out
close?
today.
Oh,
Tuesday.
close today. And then lunch and dinner?
Lunch and dinner.
Lunch and dinner.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. You do delivery?
DoorDash.
Okay.
DoorDash
Which
will
you
deliver.
prefer they don't use.
Yes.
But you don't do any of your own delivery at this moment?
Not yet.
All right. Well, you brought me a plethora of dumplings. I love a good dumpling. So you're doing, I think I saw you do steamed, boiled, and pan fried.
Correct.
Obviously different textures with each.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Tell us what you brought me for lunch today.
Yeah, so I can start with some appetizers. We have right now 5 different appetizers, and we're
Okay.
adding more. Obviously, we brought the seaweed salad and the wood mushrooms.
Now this seaweed salad looks a little different than what I'm used to, like in a sushi place,
Yeah.
right?
Chapter.
Yep.
Yeah.
So this is Chinese version of seaweed salad.
Correct.
Yep.
And what's the difference?
I mean, the main thing is we have cilantro in there. We have our own house-made seasoning, and then the chili oil in there.
And you said you're making your own chili oil.
Yep, we make our chili oil in the house. Start again from chili powder to with a bunch of different Chinese herbs, and then ginger.
Oh man, you guys should smell this. It's
Green
unbelievable.
onions. Yep.
All right. What else? What other appetizers? So these are the mushrooms. What's in this?
Wood ear mushrooms. Yeah.
Yep.
Thai chili, a little bit of cilantro, sesame, vinegar. Very good. Crunchy as well.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. All right. And now let's get into the dumplings.
Right.
Dumplings, we brought a little bit of a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
So normally we also always talk about the boiled. Boiled is the most traditional dumpling. Boiled dumplings is what you eat, and the most traditional fillings is chive, egg, and shrimp.
Really?
So that's what that is. So when you talk about dumpling, you think of
Chive, egg, and shrimp. That's what you get
that's
in
the
China.
filling, correct. That's the most traditional. And then we brought some steamed dumplings. We got a vegan dumpling here, vegan dumpling. This is the vegan. And we have the steamed fish dumpling, pan fried chicken dumplings over
How
here.
can you tell what's what?
Oh, because I
You
mean,
live it.
I know. So
Do they have different crimps?
you can tell by the shape, how they cook,
Color.
and the color.
Yeah.
The chicken, it's a different color when it's cooked.
Okay.
And then we got the pan fried pork here. This is actually probably our best seller so far. It's been like that for
Yeah, that's what when I think of
2001,
dumplings, I
yeah.
think pork.
pan fried pork, pot stickers, aka right?
Yeah, so that's a good question.
Yeah.
Some people call them dumplings.
Yeah,
Some people call them wontons. Some people call
Yeah.
them pot stickers.
correct.
What are they really?
I mean, it's
Dumpling,
Yeah,
jiaozi,
dumpling is like you can call all this dumplings, but in China it's a different name. That's called pasta because obviously there's a lot of grease coming out of the.
So
pork,
is
so
a
sticks
pot
to the
sticker a
pot.
fried dumpling?
Yeah.
And-
Pot sticker is a
It's
fried
yeah,
dumpling.
you would
correct.
never call that pot
Yeah.
sticker. 'cause
Okay.
It's not.
Yeah.
So there's no such thing as a boiled pot sticker or
No.
a steamed pot sticker.
No.
It's pot
I
sticker.
don't want to
with
tell you,
different
but at my
fillings.
restaurant I had pot stickers,
Yeah.
and I called it We said, do you want them steamed or fried?
Yeah.
And we were wrong.
Right.
probably.
The pot sticker in the name is they stick to the pot. Like as you can see, there's, when you pull it from the pot, they're all pan fried
Correct.
to the bottom.
Beautiful it is.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then what's that?
Angus
So
beef.
that's our it's stewed Angus beef and pork belly. So again, these are the meats we cook every morning in the house that will go on either rice. You get a rice bowl with these. You can put on the buns, or you can put in the noodle. Traditionally, another top seller is the beef noodle soup. That's a very traditional Chinese dish too.
Yeah.
Is a beef noodle.
Yeah.
And then
And we sell that every day in
Right.
LA.
yeah.
That on a busy day on Saturday, that would be sold out by like 6,
Right.
6:30.
Wow.
I think
And what form do they like it the best?
Noodle.
In the noodle.
It's actually in Denver. I noticed they like the rice. We sell a lot of beef, and we make a huge batch in the morning, and we're pretty much done by about 6:30. We're sold out. But we probably sell more in rice form than noodle form. But traditionally, it's a noodle soup.
So you make what you think you're going to need for the day every day,
Pretty much.
so you don't use the stuff the next day.
No.
No, we try not to.
And I've heard great things. People are loving it. They've been receptive, Aurora. You've been busy.
Yeah. I mean, given what's happening, I would say we're pretty lucky. We're
Is-
very busy.
Is it a waiter or waitress kind of place, or is it counter service? People order
Well,
at the
we're
counter?
not quite doing dining yet, but when we do
Okay.
dining, it's going to be full dining with
Okay.
waitress.
And you have a full liquor license?
We do have a full liquor
And
license.
then I'm very curious about these drinks. What'd you bring me to drink today?
So this is a Chinese tea. It's sweet tea. It's
Herbal
it's
tea.
a lot of these are old brands that they, this one's, you can see on the side. It's been around since 1828, right? So a company they just repackage it
Yeah.
and then they mass produce it now.
Herbal tea.
But
This is
back
what
in
you
the
drink
days-
in the summer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is just like a southern sweet tea.
Yeah.
Like you get
Kinda,
in
yeah. Yeah.
Atlanta, Georgia.
Yeah.
That's delicious.
And
Okay,
then
and
that's
then
a
you got a plum.
Plum
juice.
Plum
Do I
juice
shake
is
it?
also.
Yeah.
You
You
need
don't
to.
have to,
Yeah.
but yeah.
But that's also something you
It's
drink.
still sweet and
yeah, put it
sour.
on ice.
It's basically plum infused, and then they take all the plum
Yeah.
out.
Wow, that's so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got a little sour, a little
Yep.
sweet.
Yep.
Right.
And you sell these at the restaurant?
Right at the
Yeah.
restaurant. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. And then the last one is
Oh, there's more.
it's probably the oldest soda in China.
Yeah.
They kind of discontinued and they brought it
Look
back.
at that,
From
even that.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
Wow, you don't
old
see
school.
pull tabs like that
Pull tabs,
anymore.
Keep it-
Exactly.
Because you used to
Old
cut your
school.
finger on those. Whoa.
Well, they still do. So
All right, and what's the style? What would you compare
It's
this to?
orange. More
It's
like
almost
orange.
like Fanta.
Yeah.
It does smell like Fanta.
yeah.
Yeah. So that's what we grew up with. We try to bring a little
Yeah,
bit
it's
of that.
Fanta.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. Similar. Yeah.
This is Chinese Fanta.
So yeah.
Give them your website,
It's just www.masonsdumplingsshop.com.
and can they call in orders?
You can call in.
Do you know your phone number?
Order online, call in.
Yeah, I saw that.
Nobody knows their phone
I
number.
don't. I know it started with 303.
You're a pretty good guess there.
Yeah.
All right, what should I try first?
How about try the
Try
meat
it?
for or the
Actually,
seaweed
I
or-
recommend usually starting something light.
Okay.
That way you build up your palate to something more like a pan-fried pork. So usually they start off with like fish or vegan dumpling. That's a
I want to try the one that you said is like the one, and that's fish. No, you said shrimp. Shrimp and chive, you said
Oh,
is
that's
like.
right.
Shrimp and chive is this guy. You gotta
Okay.
dip it in
Dip it a little bit
vinegar.
of vinegar.
I'm trying that one
Yeah.
first because that's the quintessential. You said that's the,
Yeah.
and I've never had it before.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, Mason's Dumplings in Aurora. Go visit them. Thank you for coming in and bringing us
Thanks for having
just
us.
so much food. I'm so
Yeah.
excited. I
Yeah.
love dumplings.
Yeah.
We'll see you tomorrow for another episode of What's for Lunch. Let's eat.
Thank you.
Oh my God.